Sup nerds, Aaron from Neverboard Gaming here. I'm sitting at the table looking at a big box of KickAss. My friend Sean here is going to tell us some more about it. What is this game, Sean?
Well, KickAss is based on the comic book, and so the players are going to take on the role of the different superheroes in the comic book, like KickAss and Big Daddy and Hit Girl, and they're going to be working cooperatively to save New York City. However, they're also going to have to maintain the hot mess that is their personal life. So just like in the comic book, these are heroic figures who don't actually have superpowers, and so they're going to have to, on a certain turn, maybe fight people in City Hall, and on the next turn they might have to work their crappy day job. So they have enough money to, buy a great superhero cape and be able to keep fighting crime.
Oh, you need a cape, and you need a gun, you need all that stuff. So yeah, I guess you need some money to get those things.
You need to keep it going, yeah, for sure. So what happens in the game is players are going to choose from their hands. They've got a set of cards that some of which deal with fighting and superhero business, and some that deal with their everyday life. And they're going to discuss each round what they're going to play out there. And some people might say, look, we really got to fight these minions here, or else there's going to be a major problem. We're going to get overwhelmed. And someone might say, you know what, my happiness level is pretty darn low, so I'm going to have to go out on a date with my significant other. And they're going to negotiate what's going to happen, and they'll flip over their cards and execute the actions. So each of the players has their own dashboard where they get different equipment, and we monitor their happiness level, their strength, and of course their social media followers, because, I mean, what's the point in fighting crime if you don't have anybody reading your Twitter account, right? So that's the basic idea of the game. Events are going to come out. We're going to try and take care of the events, resolve them before they get pushed off the board. And if enough of those get resolved, the super villain is going to show up, and then we're going to have a massive fight with them.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
So I did get a chance to play this, and I thought it was very similar to Pandemic on like some steroids. Would you? Is that like the consensus you've heard from everyone else, or?
I mean, certainly you can draw comparisons in the fact that it is a cooperative game, and you've got disasters that you have to manage. It certainly brings the superhero feel to it, and the sense of humor of the comic book as well. So it brings its own flair to it, but I can see those comparisons in that you're trying to avoid the potential disasters that are out there.
So if somebody likes KickAss and they like a game like Pandemic, then this is gonna fit right in. I think this is a great little game with having all those things that you can buy to make your person better. That's something that is kind of unique.
I think so. Yeah, I think that even if you're not a fan of the comic books or movies, you're going to find a lot to love here. But certainly there are some nods there to the fans throughout the rule book and the cards and all of the elements throughout the game. So I think there's something there for everybody.
Awesome. And when will this be available besides here at Gen Con?
We're looking at around a September release for KickAss. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And is this rated R?
Well, I will say that the comic book does have some pretty adult themes, language, and images, and we have tried to represent that in the game. So it is an adult game, so for people with kids at home, definitely maybe give it a try first, take a look at the components. I would say that it is certainly cartoonish in a sense, but definitely worth having a parent look at it first. Yeah.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you for showing this to us. We will have a link in the description box down below so you can pick yourself up a copy if you're interested. And while you're down there, subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored. Kick ass!
Is there a censored version of this game?
No, it is all adult.
All adult, all the time.
Our new Simon After Dark line, which we're putting out. No, this is